Hello and welcome to Gaming News Roundup, your weekly source for everything in the world of video games. Gamescom's been happening this week, so most of the news comes in the form of new trailers and announcements for upcoming games, although there is some stuff that doesn't relate to any of that, so let's get into it. A member of the dev team at Bethesda Game Studios says that he's been playing Fallout 4 for more than 400 hours now. He went on to say that this is mainly due to the amount of scavenging and exploring you have to do when looking for parts to use in the crafting and upgrade system. Considering that The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt was given massive praise for being around 200 hours long in total, Fallout 4 is shaping up to be a Goliath competitor in terms of playtime, but questions are now being raised about how much fun that 400 hours will be if the majority of it is spent looking for rolls of tape. Probably the biggest news story of this week, the Dinklebot is no more. Nolan North has replaced Peter Dinklage as the voice of Ghost for the upcoming Destiny expansion, which doesn't seem too big of a deal until you read more into it and find that Nolan is actually recording all of the lines that Dinklage did for the base game of Destiny. These lines will be replaced so that when you start a new game you'll have a Ghost that sounds like Mr. North all the way through the game. Bungie said that they wanted to do it this way to ensure that your Ghost felt more personal as it followed you all the way from level 1 to level 40. The thing is though, I can't really remember much about the Destiny story, so I'm not entirely sure of how applicable this is. I know that there was a wizard, but I just can't remember where he came from.
That wizard came from the moon.
Cheers, Dinklebot. Inhaler sales went up this week as fans across the globe all had a massive nerdgasm over the trailer for the Fighter Squadron mode within Star Wars Battlefront. This trailer shows off an epic dogfight between the Empire and the Rebellion, with gameplay showing off X-Wings, A-Wings and TIE Fighters fighting for control of Sullust airspace. The Millennium Falcon and the Slave One ships also made an appearance in the trailer, proving that they are available to pilot within the game. There were many more features shown off in the trailer, so there'll be a link in the description to the original trailer itself, and make sure you subscribe for a future video in which I'll go over everything we know about the game mode so far. And on to the Battlefield news of the week. We actually have two bits of news here, some for Battlefield 4 and some for Battlefield Hardline. Battlefield 4 will be getting its summer patch sometime before mid-September and will include many bug fixes for issues that were caused by the spring patch. The flashbangs are getting nerfed in a big way, and a few of the weapons are to be further tweaked in order to improve on the drastic changes that came with the last patch. The biggest part of this patch is no doubt the inclusion of the first map from the Night Map initiative that's been running on the CTE for a few months now. Graveyard Shift is a nighttime variant of Zavod 311 and will drastically change up gameplay due to the reduced visibility. Stay tuned to this channel for an upcoming video regarding my opinions of the night maps. And in Hardline news this week, the second DLC for the game has been shown off at Gamescom. The Robbery DLC will contain 4 new maps, 2 new gadgets, the Squad Heist game mode and 4 new weapons. The interesting part to this DLC is that technically there are 11 weapons coming to the game when the DLC drops. Visceral have listened to the fans and realised what the game really needs is some more weapons, so when this DLC drops, 7 new weapons will become available to all players, and the other 4 will be available to those who own the DLC. And that's everything from this week. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed and you want to stay up to date with everything in the world of video games. I've been your host MajorMeteor, and I'll catch you in the next one.